One of the main reasons that you want to do an instant video blog is to get traffic to that blog and hopefully get subscribers that you can mail offers to, affiliate offers, your own products, and stay in communication, and build a database, build an email list. We used to say for over and over, the money's in the list. So you need to be building a list with some sort of autoresponder. Now, if you don't have an autoresponder, this is an option. If you do have an autoresponder, all you need to do is use that autoresponder and put the opt-in box in the widget, which would be very similar to the way we're doing it here with Mailchimp. But if you don't have an autoresponder, this is a pretty good one that works well with WordPress blogs. It's called Mailchimp, if you haven't heard of it. And what I love about Mailchimp is you can get started and build a list up to 2,000 people and send 12,000 emails a month absolutely free. So you click this button right here, and you're going to start with a free account. And you just fill in the blank to create your account. Pretty simple, straight ahead. So once you've created your account, then you come back to Mailchimp.com, click on Login, and you log into your account. And of course, I've already done that. I've created a username and password, so I log in, and now I'm in my Mailchimp account. And what you're going to want to do, very first thing, is you're going to want to create your first list. Now, you can create multiple lists with all autoresponders, and you can also, more importantly, you can send emails to any combination of those lists. All autoresponders work the same, so it doesn't matter which one you have. But what you got to do is you got to create a list. So we're going to create a list here by clicking this button right here in Mailchimp. And the reason, like I said, the reason I recommend Mailchimp here is it works great. It's a double opt-in. It keeps you legal, and you can use it and build your list up to 2,000 people absolutely free. When you're first getting started, I remember it took me a long time to build my list. So this is a great way to get started for free. So create list, and then you want to name that. So this is the instant video blogger list, and you want to use a real default email address or name, and real default email address. So you just fill in the blank, and then what you want to do is remind people how you visited instant video blogger.com and subscribed to my email newsletter, whatever. Then whatever you want to put in there. And then, when you filled out your account, you put in your, you have to, for canned spam reasons, you have to put a physical address in it, and it'll tell you why it's necessary if you really wanted to know. And then you can say, all right, send my notifications daily, one by one as they happen. I'll just do daily. Just, give me a daily report's all I care about. So as long as you got all the blanks here filled out, then it's going to let you save this list. So now you can see I have a list with no subscribers. So what I need to do is I need to go to the sign up forms, and I'm going to use the embedded forms. In other words, I'm going to generate HTML code to put on my site to collect names. So we're going to click there. And I'm going to do, you can take any of these options, but I'm going to do the super slim. And the super slim. And then I'm going to change this, get free tips, some sort of little thing like that. And then set the width blank to let the flow the width of the area. So I'm going to leave this blank. So now you can see here I've got HTML code down here at the bottom. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy that code. Now, I go over and I log into my WordPress site. Here I am logged into WordPress, and you got to remember your username and password that you created when you created your WordPress site. And I'm going to go to Appearance and Widgets. Appearance and Widgets. You see where it says Widgets right there on the left. I'll click on Widgets, and then I'm going to pull this off here so you can see it again. I have to look for the text widget, that little box there. So I left click and drag it. See how it's dragging? And I'm going to drag it up here to the sidebar, main sidebar box. So now that's going to put my, whatever I put on the side, that's how widgets work. In other words, to activate a widget to a sidebar, click on it and drag it back and forth. So I left click, and then I right click and paste. See where my cursor is there? I'm going to paste that code. See, I pasted that HTML code, and I'll say sign up for our newsletter. And that may be too wide. We'll just, what you have to do is you have to do it, and then you have to click this. You have to click the save button. Let me get it over here so you can see this. I clicked this save button right here. All I did was I titled here. I pasted my code in the text box, and I drug this text box over to the main sidebar, and then I hit save. So now when I go to the website, I should see my opt-in box. And there it is. Get free tips. Sign up for our newsletter. Get subscribe. So now I have plugged in my opt-in box with Mailchimp to my instant video blog, so that when I start getting people to come to this website. So that's pretty much all there is to being able to put an email sign up. And then, of course, what you do is it tells you exactly what to do. We need to confirm your address, and of course that's what's called double opt-in. So very easy to use and very easy to get started.